Did you get ready in the dark or something? 'Cause you look like a beautiful nightmare.
Hello, my beautiful Libras. Welcome to your November 2021 Oracle Tarot update. My name is Tessa. You're watching my channel. So spiritual guidance, we're going to be using Astrology, the Astro Soul deck, to see what specific astrological energies are coming up and what messages the stars really want to show you for November. There are quite a few significant astrological events happening in November. One of them is the full moon lunar eclipse in Taurus, but there are a lot of things happening as always. Every single day, week, month, year, there's always something going on. That is why I really like to use the Astrology Oracle deck to pull up like very specific energies for you guys for November in terms of like what to focus on, because you know, if you really get into the depths of every single thing, it can be a lot. It's very overwhelming. It can be, you know, definitely a lot to get into. Unless you're really interested in studying astrology, if you are, definitely recommend grabbing a book and just kind of getting started and reading about it, because it's really interesting. But yeah, so this is going to be a tarot reading, so we're going to clarify. I'm going to pull 3 cards from the Astro Soul deck to see what energies are coming up, and then we're going to get into tarot, okay? And I have 2 different tarot decks, and then at the end, I'm going to pull an advice card from the Enchanted Map Oracle as a final message. Just so you guys, if you did watch my last video, my mid-October Halloween special, you noticed that I did read a little bit from the book, Moon Phase Astrology. I really hope that you guys enjoyed that. But yeah, like, so basically, because I really want to use different resources and provide you guys with as much like insight and information, I personally think that the messages and the like little explanations of all the moon phases and all the zodiac signs, I find them very interesting and very fascinating. So what I'm going to do is, if I happen to pull a moon phase card, because this deck is so cool, it has like every single moon phase, it has all the different planets and zodiac signs and aspects, but if I pull a specific moon phase card, what I'm going to do is I'm going to look to see when that moon phase is occurring for November and see what sign it's going to be in, what zodiac sign it's going to be in, and then I'm going to read from the book, okay? And you could find something really interesting and useful there for that particular day, something to think about. Also, let me see what else. Oh, also, if I happen to pull a certain aspect, like a conjunction or opposition or a square or sextile, I'm going to see if there are any, it also depends on what other cards come out of the Astro Soul deck. I might just kind of like intuitively break it down just like based on the card. But if for example, a certain aspect comes up and then a certain planet or astrological sign comes up and like it's in reference to what is actually happening in November, then that is significant. Do you see what I'm saying? So it's kind of like a little game of like connect the dots, okay? So that's kind of like how I like to do these, a little bit of like connect the dots. You can definitely watch this if you're a Libra sun, moon, or rising. There might be certain messages that will resonate and others that won't. Because I am going to be looking at the natal chart when it comes to certain transits that are going on in November, I will let you know if that message is particularly for a Libra rising. Okay, so if you're a Libra rising, those messages like would be geared towards you. If you're a Libra sun, they might not resonate for you if you have a different rising sign, but some of the messages might resonate with you. You see what I'm saying? So because like I have noticed that I've noticed that sometimes the messages do overlap between rising and sun sign. So yeah, that's just something that I noticed during the readings. Yeah, so that's pretty much, for the most part, what I want to say. I'm trying to think if there's anything else that I want to mention. We did just move out of Libra season, so we're officially in Scorpio season. Mercury is still in Libra, but it's moving into Scorpio pretty soon, November 5th. And that is pretty much it. I hope the retrograde wasn't too bad for you guys. So let's get into the reading and see what we have for Libras. Okay, I read the message that comes through the cards, so you know, it just depends, you know, it could be love related, it could be career related, you know, it's just like whatever it is that you need to know. That's why I call it like spiritual guidance, because whatever it is that you need to know. Okay, so there are some cards that, okay, so actually 3 cards fell out, and that's exactly how many cards I need is 3 cards. So we're going to take these cards and we're going to see what we got going on here. Okay, so we have the 8th house. Okay, so the house of Scorpio. I transform. It says this is the house of life's enigmas, transformation, the hidden sexuality, and death. Here's where we can see someone else's property and money, real estate, inheritance, and investments. We can also see our deepest unrevealed wishes as well as fears, occultism, and esotericism. So I find it actually like just right off the bat super interesting and really cool that like you pulled the 8th house, okay? Because we did just come from Libra season, and Libra, you guys are the 7th house, and right after Libra season is Scorpio season, which is the 8th house, okay? So I feel like this is going to be like a really, really good time for you to kind of focus in on this specific area of your life in reference to maybe like some deeper things. Like if you are connected to a partner or if you're married or something like that, there could be, you know, maybe like resolving, there could be some like, financial things that, you know, you guys are taking care of between the two of you, because 8th house also represents like shared assets, like the joining together of money, like things kind of coming together. I feel for a lot of you, you could definitely be in some kind of intimate relationship or some kind of connection where you are sharing things with somebody else. And this is super interesting as well. Okay, so this is exactly like what I was talking about and exactly what I'm going to look at over here. So we did get opposition, which is an aspect, complement, duality, dependence, differentiation, objectivity, oscillation, and interaction. So when you get the opposition, it's almost kind of like a tug of war energy kind of happening, okay? So there could be something going on, just generally speaking for you Libra suns. Just like a general message, there could be some kind of opposition or something going on perhaps between like you and a partner. It could be in regards to like your financial situation or like shared assets or something like that. Or if like you did just recently go through some kind of like breakup or divorce or anything like that, there could be kind of like some back and forth tug of war kind of issues going on there. But then you also pulled the trine card, which is a fluency of energy, fluency, ease, talent, development, privilege, aptitude, self-comfort, temper, laziness, and intelligence. So without me like associating the trine with any particular like planet or astrological like phenomena that is going on at the moment, the way that I interpret the trine is like I think of the other zodiac signs that share your element, okay? So Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, okay? So it's kind of like the way that I feel about the trine is like it could be a really good time if the energy becomes too heavy, if like whatever issue you might be having with like your partner or with your ex-partner or in regards to some kind of financial, like joint financial circumstances where perhaps like things were commingled and now they need to be separated or whatever the case may be. It could be a really good time to kind of like allow yourself to gravitate towards those those energies that you do flow really well with, okay? So like perhaps like if you have other Libras in your life or Geminis or Aquariuses, you tend to, I feel like you guys there's probably like a very easy kind of dynamic, a very easy kind of relationship, very like very smooth, very flowing, that really kind of just allows you to feel natural and organic around these people and things just kind of feel easy. So this could be something that could definitely help you kind of like look at things objectively, to kind of like step back, you know, like their energy can definitely help you maybe kind of like step back and from the situation, and you know, like their input, their intelligence, things like that can kind of like help you. So that's kind of how I like to interpret the trine when it stands alone, is to like allow yourself to gravitate towards those people where like things are just really easy for you. Like it's easy for you to talk to them, it's easy for you to communicate with them. It's easier to be yourself around them. You feel natural. Everything is just kind of like, you know, it flows really, really nicely, okay? So now let's take a look. I'm really curious about these oppositions, okay? So if you are a Libra rising, you have Taurus, okay? So you have Taurus in your 8th house. So yeah, so if you're a Libra rising with Taurus in your 8th house and the fact that you pulled 8th house, like, I feel like there could be some, and the fact that Uranus is in Taurus and it's retrograde, there could be some like unpredictable kind of things going on here, okay? There could, for some of you, you might have a partner who is like, who might be, I don't know, like doing things secretively. You know, there is some kind of feeling here of, there's a feeling here of like knowing that something is off, but not being 100% sure or having proof of like what it is, you know, and it could be, it could have something to do with like joint assets, or if somehow you are connected to their family, or there's some kind of like interconnection going on there, like maybe you're starting to notice that something is like, something in regards to your long-term stability is being questioned. So something is being questioned over here, okay? We are going to clarify. I'm going to pull with tarot to see exactly what's going to come up. But that's kind of what I'm getting right now. Okay, and yeah. So the very first opposition, okay, so this is, I knew that there was a significant opposition. There was something significant that was going to happen here. I'm going to look at this one also. Okay, so we have two oppositions here that we're going to look at, astrologically speaking, if you are a Libra rising. This could resonate with you if you're a Libra sun as well, but this is, when I mention the houses, when I talk about like the actual houses, that would be referring to Libra risings, okay? So on November 6th, Mercury is going to be, oh, I'm sorry, I'm looking at the wrong one. My apologies. On November 4th, Sun is going to be in Scorpio. Like I said, we're in Scorpio season, and it's going to be opposing Uranus in Taurus, okay? Yeah. That's exactly what I have written down here. Reconciling deep ego with unpredictable stability. Okay. So, okay, when on November 4th, the Sun is going to be in opposition to Uranus in Taurus. Okay. So it's like there, yeah. And that is going to be, so the Sun in Scorpio is in the 2nd house of long-term stability, finances, possessions, and then Uranus and Taurus is in the 8th house, like I said. So there's some kind of like, there's something going on, perhaps like behind the scenes, but there's something going on. There could be something hidden going on that, in regards to like exactly what I was saying, in regards to some kind of like financial matters. Okay. I feel like this is for those who are currently connected with someone, or who recently just disconnected from someone, whether it's like a marriage, divorce type of connection, or you guys were living together, so you were sharing like a joint, you were sharing financial responsibilities. So there is like something being questioned now in regards to this long-term stability. You could be questioning your partner. You could be coming across some red flags in terms of like knowing if they are really in it for the long term. Okay, there could be some questions coming up in regards to like, are you, you know, there could be some unpredictable behavior going on with this person, and you're kind of questioning like whether they are actually like stable for you, stable enough for you or for this connection, and if their heart is really where you know, you think it is. So Scorpio season does kind of bring up these deeper mysteries, you know, because it deals with a lot of like unconscious feelings. There could be fear. Okay. So like, I'm not saying like jump the gun and, you know, like attack this person or like question them or something, but there could be some like hidden fears with this other individual. There could be something like deeper going on. There could be some unresolved issues that they're trying to work through. Or, you know, and they could be like hiding something. There could have been something financially with this person that maybe like they're not being completely honest about, and it might not be that serious, you know, like maybe they have to pay off their student loans and they just didn't tell you that. I don't know. Like, it's just, it could literally be something like that, but there could be something going on, in reference to that, or, you know, but I am going to clarify with tarot. So we are going to jump into the tarot to see what the tarot is saying. This is kind of more just like a general reading, based on the astrology. Okay. So, what else? If you are not in a relationship, if you are not in a partnership, this could be some deeper things that you're needing to resolve in reference to your own financial situation. Okay. Some things might be coming up to the surface this month, that like there could be some deeper fears, you know, like you might have some fears. You might need to kind of face more, because Scorpio season does kind of force us to face some shadow stuff. So there could be some things that you are needing to acknowledge within yourself about your long-term stability and what it is that you want, and like things like that. Because with Uranus and Taurus, things still feel like putting the planet of rebellion and like unpredictability in literally the most stable, down to earth, like materialistic sign, Taurus, out there, like that just wants stability. It makes things feel very like up in the air. Like when it comes to, you know, your values and possessions and your stability and all that type of stuff, it's kind of being thrown into question, you know. And this also has a lot to do with just like the current state of the country, the current state of the world, you know, like it's just this feeling like you just don't know what's going to happen. It's like being prepared for anything, you know. I feel like Uranus and Taurus kind of forces you, if you're thinking about your long-term stability, is to like be prepared for anything, you know. It's like changes could suddenly come up that you weren't expecting, and it's kind of a crazy energy. And it is currently still in retrograde, so a lot of this might not be like really talked about between people. So when something is in retrograde, it's kind of like happening internally. You could be internalizing it, you could be reflecting on it, questioning, you know. There's not like a whole lot of clarity. It kind of forces you to, you know, think about it, and then think about it again, and then think about it again, you know, before you can really see what's going on, you know. So yeah, so that's for that. And then for the other opposition is going to be Mars in Scorpio opposing Uranus and Taurus. And that's going to be on November 17th. So if you're a Libra rising, Mars in Scorpio is going to be once again in the second house. And I have written down here, reconciling differences with aggression and unpredictable stability. Okay. So it's going to be important to kind of like, you know, you might, if you are with a partner, things might come up like where you might kind of be aggressive in reference to whatever this financial thing is that is not being revealed to you, or it's kind of like you might feel towards November 17th, you might want to take some kind of action. You might want to take some kind of like aggressive action towards figuring this out, like reconciling this, like kind of, you know, confronting it head on, confronting this energy head on, this like either this secrecy head on or like something that's being hidden from you, kind of confront this deeper issue that is either going on within yourself or within the other person, and to confront it head on and to kind of like try to figure it out, you know. With the opposition, you might get some pushback, you know, you might get some pushback. Perhaps the other individual prefers to, you know, or needs to figure something out on their own first. And this is where it's going to be really important for you to like gravitate towards those who do understand your energy and who can kind of like help you intellectualize certain things. Like those who you feel a very fluid kind of connection with it, whether it's other air signs or, you know, whoever that might be for you. Let's go ahead and clarify this. Okay. Okay. So, let's see, Venus and Capricorn. Okay. Yeah, let's go ahead and clarify. And see exactly what's going on. All right, let's clarify the 8th house, opposition, and trine. And pull 3 cards from the Tarot of Dreams. Okay, so we have this. We have the 4 of Swords. So this is your card. This is Jupiter in Libra. This is healing. Okay. Yeah, so this area of your life, the area of your life that involves that deeper... Yeah, so there's a lot of healing that needs to happen here. Especially like if you have a joint, if you have or had a joint kind of partnership with someone and it involved like each other's money and you had like joint assets and stuff like that. You know, just kind of dealing with this situation right now, whether you're still together or not, is going to require a lot of healing and just like time spent to yourself and just kind of like stepping away from the situation. Just stepping away from the situation and kind of going deep and just going within, whether it's meditating or just allowing yourself time to rest. Allowing yourself time to rest. All right, let's get a card for opposition. We have the King of Cups. More Scorpio energy. Scorpio. Okay, so you could be dealing with a Scorpio, okay? But so, I mean, I feel like this does kind of confirm that you're dealing with another person, okay? That you're dealing with a partner. That this other person you're dealing with could be a Scorpio, but there's definitely some strong, with the 8th house there and the opposition, there is definitely some strong Scorpio energy here. So a lot of like, now the King of Cups is very... They can be very brooding. They can be very like, you know, they can be cold sometimes, but they're very like deep. They're very philosophical. They do have a lot of deep love. I I'm not feeling any, like, I'm not particularly feeling aggression between the two of you. I mean, it could be, yeah, I mean, it's almost like, if you do kind of come at this person in an aggressive kind of manner, they retreat, or maybe you're retreating. This is so interesting. Like, the balance that's going on between you and this person, I do kind of feel like there is a mirroring energy with that opposition. I feel like you guys are like mirroring each other. So it's like if you do this, they like reflect it back to you, and then you go and heal, and then they kind of, you know, take a time out, or I don't know. I'm going to keep clarifying. I'm going to pull more tarot cards, okay? But let's see what comes up for the trine. There's still a little bit of confusion here because Scorpio energy, like, deals with a lot of hidden things, unconscious things, okay? And it's trying to, like, push through. It's like there's something that wants to be clarified. There is something that wants to come out to the surface, but what is it? This could be about fear. Okay, this could be about fear. I need a card to clarify the trine. The Page of Wands. Sagittarius, Leo, Aries, fire energy. Okay. Yeah. So it's like, it's kind of like you're going to others for advice. You know, you might be going to others for advice, not really knowing how to deal with the situation right now, not really knowing how to, like, but I am feeling that this is someone that you have been in a connection with. This isn't like a new person. This isn't someone that you're just now, like, getting to know. This is someone that you are in a connection with, and perhaps you guys are separated. You could also be separated. Or you were together and there's some issues now, or you're like figuring out how to divide your money, divide your possessions, maybe going through a divorce, or and you're going towards others for advice. Okay, maybe some fire energy even. It doesn't have to be other air signs. I mean, Libra is a masculine energy, so it could be a fire sign even, you know, kind of like trying to get some inspiration, you know, trying to hear what other people have to say and take it into consideration. Let's clarify the Four of Swords. So what is Libra needing to heal from? I want to know what's going on here. Like, this is so... What is Libra needing to heal from? Because this is something where you really need to heal, and you need to really just spend some time to yourself, okay? What is Libra needing to heal from? There's a card that's like flipped over here. I don't know. Page of Wands again. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. The Hierophant, Taurus. And the Lovers, Gemini. What? What is happening? Is there somebody new? Like, are you leaving one person for another? Maybe there's someone that maybe you're trying to separate from someone so you can go towards someone else, and you're just trying to heal to prepare yourself for this new love. Honestly, like, that's kind of what I'm getting, but that's so crazy. Like, whoa, the drama. Yeah, like, I don't know, like, I'm really getting this feeling like you have some kind of you have some passionate feelings about someone. You're having some passionate feelings about someone. Like, you're thinking about, like, marriage, you're thinking about marriage and all that type of stuff. In regards to a certain connection, but I don't think that I don't feel like this is the same person. This could be an ex-person. You know, you could also be healing. You could be healing to, like, because you want to go toward, like, you want a new love connection. Like, maybe you don't want to deal with this anymore. Oh my God. Okay, let's clarify the King of Cups. Clarify the King of Cups. What is this? Yeah, there is a card that's, we're not going to take it because that card I think was accidentally flipped from the last reading. Let's clarify the King of Cups, please. The Emperor, what? The High Priestess, the Emperor is Aries, High Priestess is the Moon, Major Arcana cards, Ten of Pentacles. Mercury in Virgo. What is going on? What is going on? What? I don't feel like I feel like these are two separate energies. I really feel like these two separate energies are trying to, like, go their own way. I don't see this as two energies coming towards each other. I feel like this is your energy and you're trying to go towards this person, and this other energy that you were connected to is trying to go towards in another way. Like, they are still, like we have the Emperor here, the High Priestess, and the Ten of Pentacles. I don't know, like, this person might have some kind of power, control. They could be really controlling. They could have been really controlling, and especially, like, with the Scorpio, like, they could have really used their intuition to kind of, like, claim, like, they are going after the Ten of Pentacles. They are going after complete success and fulfillment, like, and stability, and, like, you know, they want their coins, they want their money. Like, they could be very greedy. They could be, like, very much after their own success. Okay, like, you're looking for, it's almost like you're looking for love. You want love, you want partnership, and this other person is just after their own success. Okay, they're not even really, like, they're not in the same place as you. So that's what I feel is going on here. That's why there's some kind of struggle. It's like, maybe you sensed it. Maybe you sensed that there was something, like, off about this person. Like, maybe they were too controlling. Especially if they could have been too controlling. They could have been too possessive. Like, always wanting things their way. Because Emperor energy is very, like, Emperor energy is super, super, like, they need to be the leader, they need to be in control, like, they rule divine law. Like, it's kind of like what they say goes. And, like, High Priestess energy, super intuitive, so it's kind of also, I also feel a little bit of emotional manipulation going on here. Like, they could really have been, they could have been using their intuition to kind of, like, get what they want, you know, and kind of, like, tap into those deeper mysteries of life in order to, like, have things go their way. Because they are, like, their heart is really set on this, like, success, on this Ten of Pentacles, like, like, that is where their heart is. Like, they want that, like, they're after that financial stability where you're more focused on the love. And that's where the disconnect is happening. And that could be what your son, that could be why you feel like this person could be like, that something is off, or they're hiding something from you, or they're not as like, you know, they could be more obsessed with like money. And perhaps like controlling the money situation, perhaps like controlling both of your money situation. Now, perhaps like, I mean, I don't really see this as a possibility for most of you, in all honesty. Like, I don't even know if I should say it, but because I'm really, really feeling this is a strong opposition. Some of you might decide that this is your person and you do want to be with this person and you're going to end up giving them that control. But I'm really feeling it very strongly as something that would be very toxic for you. Like, I don't know, unless you guys are able to somehow communicate things with each other and like figure it out. But I'm really feeling this strongly as like two separate energies going their own way with their own desires. You want love, you want marriage, you want to feel that kind of connection with someone, and this person is like way more like self-driven. Like, they do want that. They do want that, but I feel like they want to have financial stability and success first. It's almost like they want to be able to provide and then have that, and then like be able to like take care of their family and stuff like that. Like, they're really coming up strong. They're really coming up strong, like power control kind of energy, like the man of the house kind of energy. But you want equality. You want equality. You're not really like vibing with that. And they're coming up like more like man of the house type of energy. And that's where the conflict is. That's where there is some kind of opposition. Let's clarify the Page of Wands. The Six of Cups. Ooh, maybe this new love that you're going towards could be somebody from your past. Okay, we have the Six of Cups, Sun in Scorpio. More Scorpio energy. Oh my God. That is so wild. I thought I actually saw, because this is falling under the trine card. Did I see a Sun in Scorpio trining? Oh, I did. Ooh, we're going to look at that. Yeah, so there is a Sun in Scorpio trining Neptune and Pisces. I'll talk about that in a second. Where do you have Pisces if you're a Libra rising? Let me look. In your 6th house, okay. Okay, so yeah, like, I mean, I don't know. Flow, creativity, imagination, internalize. Okay, so there could be somebody from your past that you're just like flowing really nicely with. It could be a fire sign, or they could be another water sign. But there's also Taurus and Gemini there. But I don't know, like it's like somebody who gives you really warm feelings. There could be someone perhaps from your childhood or something who gives you just like these really happy feelings. Like, you just feel really happy around them. Oh, and perhaps like they're also like very like, you know, like kind of innocent, cute, passionate towards you, you know, playful with you. They're looking at you. They want you. Okay, and you could be moving towards this person. 2 more cards. Yeah, especially because like with the Sun in Scorpio trining the Neptune in Pisces, Neptune in Pisces gives a lot of very dreamy, romantic kind of vibes, okay? Very dreamy, romantic kind of vibes. So this person could be like, yeah, you know, like this could be someone that you like, I don't know, you feel like you want to see them every day, or you think about them. You know, you might like think about them every day. You know, when you're at work, when you're at home, when you're doing stuff. 5 of Wands, conflict. What? Saturn in Leo, 1 more card. And then we have the Empress energy. This is your card, Venus. Libra, this reading. What the hell? It was like, I was just so excited. And then that 5 of Wands came out. Oh my God. Okay. So this person, I think this person sees you as this empress. This maybe like past person from your childhood. And it's like, they're like, I feel like they're kind of like willing to fight for you. Okay, they might be willing to fight for you. I'm sorry, my allergies are being a little sneaky right now. I know, it's not attractive. I know. Okay, yeah, there's this other like kind of childlike energy, maybe a little immature. They could be a little immature, and it looks like you guys have a lot of really warm, kind of like fuzzy feelings towards each other, but you might not be so sure about this person. You are in your Empress energy because I feel like you are looking for something in particular and you're healing from it. Like you're manifesting, you are like hardcore manifesting this. This like coming together, this love situation, like you want to get married. But I don't know, like this person over here might be bringing some conflict. Or like the conflict, either that or the conflict that you currently have with this ex person or other person is getting in the way of the connection. I kind of feel that as well. I kind of feel like perhaps like, and that's why like you're trying to heal. You're trying to heal yourself from this nonsense, from all of this, because there's still some conflict here. And you could also be communicating to this person about this conflict. Okay, I see that also. I see perhaps like you could be opening up to this person and telling this person about this conflict that's going on with you and a past person. With the Empress and the Five of Wands over here, it's like you're kind of like going towards them and kind of telling them about it. But with the Page of Wands over here falling under your reading too, and the fact that he's here, I mean, I'm kind of like, I kind of get the feeling that this person's not like going anywhere. Like he's not going to be, he's not necessarily like afraid of that. Like he's not, you know, like he's just kind of like listening and, you know, being, you know, listening to you and being there for you, you know, like he's giving you that nice, easy, comfortable, natural sort of connection. I don't see him being threatened by that at all. I don't see him being threatened by this conflict. I don't see this person, he or she, whatever, I don't see this person being threatened by the like drama that you're kind of like bringing into their lives in reference to this thing, you know, whatever it is that you're going through. Okay, let's pull an advice card from the Enchanted Map Oracle. Wrap up the reading. Interesting reading. Okay, that really unfolded. That unfolded. Okay. So, final message for Libra. Encouragement. Encouragement. That's really sweet. Okay, so yeah, I'm really feeling this a lot. as coming from this Page of Wands. Like, I just get this feeling and then with the Page of Wands over here, this encouragement, I don't know, like, I just can't help but feel like there is this person in your life, whether it's a childhood friend or an old friend, this person from your life who's just very, like, positive. They're so encouraging. They're just like they're helping you through this situation. They're really, like, there for you. They're really helping you through this situation. And it's like filling your heart with joy, basically. Like, it's just like, oh, like, I have my best friend, you know, like, and this could be actually the person that you end up, like, really feeling some special connection with, that you kind of, like, you know, you just kind of have those warm feelings. They're there for you, and you really feel like a kind of, like, soul tie type of connection with this person. Because, like, they encourage you, they see, like, your light, you know, like, they recognize what it is that you want and what you have to give, and they kind of, like, are on the same page, as opposed to this other person, who's, like, not on that page at all, and, like, I don't know, like, you guys just have this really special kind of friendship, a very special kind of connection. And with this coming up as, like, your advice, it's like, it's kind of saying to, like, go for it. It's kind of saying to, like, go with your feelings, you know? Like, if this person is encouraging you and it's making you feel good and it's making you feel special and, like, loved, then it's like, that is your strength. Like, they are kind of like your rock, you know? They will, like, guide you. They will be there for you. They will guide you through this, like, challenge that you're facing right now. This, like, other person who's, you know, and, you know, or, like, you might literally just, like, you might end up just completely, like, literally just being like, whatever, like, just letting that person go and, like, not looking back. You know what I mean? Like, not even, like, taking the time to even, like, argue with them anymore or things like that. So super, super interesting, Libra. But I just get so much good vibes from this card, this encouragement card with the 2 giraffes. Like, I just get so many, like, good feelings. Yeah. Let me see if there's anything else that I want to say. I don't think so. Like, this guy is so... This other person of yours that you were dealing with is just so, like... I don't know. He's just, like, in his own head. I feel like this person is just, like... He, like, lives in his own world, you know? Like, he kind of just wants things his way. He's not necessarily looking to actually make this, like, soul connection with someone. He just wants to be, like, in charge. He wants to be in control of everything. Like, it's just kind of like this energy of, I mean, I don't know, maybe some people are, like, cool with that and, like that, but it feels a little cold and distant and, like, detached. So take it as it resonates. Libra, this is your reading for November 2021. If you want, leave a comment. If it resonated, go ahead and like. If you like my readings, my style, subscribe to my channel, and see what videos are coming up next. And yeah, that's it. So really, really, like, I just feel like a nice, warm, cozy little feeling in my heart. So really, really interesting, cool reading. Ended really nicely. I'm just gonna, like, stick with this feeling because it just feels really nice. And hopefully I'll see you guys next time. Bye.